Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Tuesday, November 7th, 2023. 2 commercial developments being considered for unincorporated areas of Joshua Tree are currently in San Bernardino County's public comment phase. For each proposed development, the county's Land Use Services Department Planning Division will receive and consider public comments when considering the granting of permits requested by the property owners. The first project, called Joshua Tree Camp, is a campsite featuring 4 geodome structures proposed for a 2.4-acre parcel at 2082 Stonehill Street in Joshua Tree. Each unit will have hot tubs, fire pits, and parking. The developers of this project are seeking a conditional use permit from the county, and the public is invited to offer comment to the county's planner until November 23rd. The second project is a self-storage facility planned for 62735 29 Palms Highway. This project is proposed to be a 30,000 square foot self-storage facility on a 2.3-acre site on the east side of town. The developers are seeking a minor use permit from the county, and the public is invited to offer comment on this project until December 6th. To learn more about and weigh in on both of these projects, you can visit this story at Z107.7 FM.com. The Yucca Valley Town Council agenda for this evening includes an introduction to San Bernardino County Sheriff's Canine Program, Joshua Tree National Park Superintendent Jane Rogers, and the Organics Recycling Program rollout. Reporter Hillary Sloan will fill you in on the rest of the agenda.
At tonight's meeting, the Town Council will introduce a development code amendment for the state law-mandated medicinal marijuana delivery service. Council will review fiscal year 2022-2023 Public Works Annual Report and year-end budget report and allocation of excess fund balance. Additionally, the Council will review and approve the American Rescue Plan Act funding contract between the town and San Bernardino County. Lastly, the Council will discuss the strategic planning ideas and initiatives and provide input for the 2024-26 strategic plan. The meeting is at 6 p.m. in the Yucca Room of the Yucca Valley Community Center, 57090 29 Palms Highway. For a link to the Zoom call, see this story at Z107.7 FM.com. For Z107.7, this is reporter Hillary Sloan.
The 29 Palms Planning Commission meets tonight, and they'll have a public hearing around mobile home parks, RV parks, and campgrounds. They will then go into a study session for the Housing and Homeless Committee. The meeting takes place today at 5 p.m. at City Hall. It can be live-streamed or viewed on demand via the city's website, 29palms.org. The regular meeting of the 29 Palms Tourism Business Improvement District, known as the TBID, that was scheduled for Thursday, has been canceled. The date of the next regular meeting of the TBID, per the City of 29 Palms, will be determined at a later date. This cancellation comes during a tumultuous time for the TBID. Initially defunded by the City Council in September, that decision was taken back by the Council at a special meeting less than a week later. The actions and structure of the TBID were considered at length by city officials and members of the community most recently during an October 30th workshop. On the tail end of last month's Tortoise Days, a popular local celebrity has received a makeover courtesy of the Joshua Tree Rotary Club. Online news editor Robert Hayden joins us with the lowdown.
If you've been through Joshua Tree in the last couple weeks, you may have seen a bit of commotion in the island between Highway 62 and the Farmers Market parking lot.
This is the perfect spot, especially with that Joshua Tree sign in the background.
That's Paul Hoffman. He's the president of the Joshua Tree Rotary Club, and he and a small group of volunteers have been busy cleaning 5 layers of paint off Myrtle the turtle.
All the way down to the cement. Took us 12 days.
12 days is a blink of an eye for an over 50-year-old cement turtle, or more accurately a tortoise, but that misnomer has been around since Myrtle was rebuilt by Howard Pierce and his wife, who set Myrtle free to slowly make her way to her current Instagram famous position.
It's been in Joshua Tree since '71. In fact, it was in the parade many years up and until, I think, 1976, and then it's made its way to 5 locations, with its final location being right here.
And right here is a newly cleaned and repainted Myrtle, with some additions.
And we put a lip on her, and that was David's idea, to put a lip on her so that she could stick her tongue out at people that try to walk on her.
Grateful David Escueda and his son Charlie are the artists who gave Myrtle her more realistic palette and glowing gold details. She's a popular attraction in town for people who want a good snap for Instagram. They both know it'll be difficult to keep people off the statue, which is admittedly at the perfect height for climbing onto, but they hope a planned sign asking visitors to stay off the tortoise will keep Myrtle looking as fresh as she does today.
Thank you. Great job.
You can see pictures of this story on our website, or better yet, go visit Myrtle to see the hard work these volunteers have put in. She's currently living her best life right off Highway 62 in beautiful, bustling Joshua Tree, California. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
Military veterans will be honored this weekend in 29 Palms. The city's Veterans Day event will be held on Saturday at 2 p.m. at the 29 Palms Community Center. The ceremony, sponsored by Navy Federal Credit Union, will feature guest speakers from the Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center, City of 29 Palms, and local veterans. The national anthem will be performed by 29 Palms High School teacher Robin Wilson, and food will be provided by local veteran-owned restaurant Ground Squirrel. The event starts at 2 p.m. at the 29 Palms Community Center, located at 6547 Freedom Way. Harrison House in Joshua Tree will host a master's workshop and live concert this weekend. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas gets ready to jam.
On Friday, November 10th, Sicilian-born master guitarist Peppino De Agostino will present a concert inside the acoustically sublime Lou Harrison House, invited by Gian Riley, the 2023-24 composer-in-residence. In advance of the concert, on Thursday, November 9th, De Agostino will host a workshop to share his guitar techniques with the community. Emerging on the musical scene in the late 1980s and helped to define the acoustic guitar's boundaries, De Agostino has been called the guitarist's guitarist. To date, Peppino has recorded 19 albums and performed in 35 countries on 4 continents. Tickets start at $25 and are available now at a link in this story at Z107.7fm.com. Harrison House is located at 6881 Mount Lassen Avenue in Joshua Tree. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
And finally, the 29 Palms High School girls varsity tennis team hosted the Hawks of Silverado High School on Friday for the second round of CIF Southern Section. The Lady Cats lost to a tough Hawks team 4-14. In singles action, Caitlin Luke and Aviana Lipkins each won 2 sets. All of the other Lady Cats put in a great effort, Coach William Shea said, adding, "The Lady Cats had a fantastic season. Go Lady Cats." That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z1077 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmatz.